Hi and welcome to my channel. I truly love the fall, but I really love doing DIY projects. I love getting creative and seeing something that I did for myself, and it doesn't have to be expensive. I'm going to show you 3 different DIYs that are from $3 up to $6, and if you guys have the items it will be even less. So let's go ahead and get started. So here's another DIY. Also, you could do this indoor or outside. All you're gonna need is one of these signs. There's different ones. The one that has all white, I didn't see it in my store. So what I'm gonna do is flip it, remove the signs, paint this side white. I'm thinking of painting it white. And then I also purchased these metal words. I really like them. And they have thankful, harvest, and welcome. In one of these I'm gonna put welcome, and the other one I'm gonna put welcome harvest. Also, these metal words, I'm gonna put glitter, and I'm gonna put this cute glitter that I got from Michael's a long time ago, and it will look really nice with the sun, with any glares. And then on top I'm thinking of using one of these pumpkins. I'll see if I use 1 or 2. This is another sign that is like a football sign. So I'm thinking of painting the back because they have these words here, so I think I will use the back instead, or just paint over the words. We'll see. But as you see, this is a pretty affordable DIY. You can find some of these items at the Dollar Tree. So let's go ahead and get started. So I love how this is coming out already. I painted everything white. I gave a few touch of coat, to make sure that it looks even. I did the same thing on the stick. This was the pumpkin that I showed you guys earlier from football. There's a few more from that sign. You could go ahead and use them if you would like and put them on each of these tabs. I think that would look really cute. And all I did was paint it white. I did like lines of orange. What I did was I used another one to be my guide. So I did the same pattern. I used that orange on top of the white, and once it dried a little bit, I kind of like just kept doing the same strokes, and it has a little touch of like gray there with the white, and I love how it came out. And then on top I want to make sure that I keep the glitter consistent, so I just put some paint. I put the orange paint and then just the glitter on top. I did not use a Mod Podge on this project at all. I was going to use a Mod Podge for the signs, but I changed my mind. I wanted the gold to pop out, so what I did was I painted these signs orange, the bright orange. That's what I did. I painted that, both of them, and as soon as I painted that, I did a really thick coat. I used this gold glitter, and I love how you see a lot of the orange coming through. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm trying to assemble them together. I'm gonna hot glue this on the small sign, and I'm trying to see which one is going to fit the best. So I'm going to have welcome and then harvest, and then we are going to hot glue it on the stick, and this is going to be ready to go for if you want it indoor, but I'm thinking of putting it outside. So this is how the sign looks like all together. It's all glue. It's been sitting for a few hours now. I love how it came out. And it's pretty heavy. It's pretty heavy. Then gonna continue the theme of outdoor projects. This one is of Wreath and this one cost me $6. So I'm gonna show you exactly how I did that. So let's get started. Hi guys, I love the fall season. I love the colors. I just can't wait to share with you guys some of the decor. I like to mix it up. This is going to be for the outdoor. So I'm going to leave it with all the colors. With the indoor, I really like more glam and more neutral in the house, which I'm going to share later on in this video. But for the outdoor, this is everything that I'm going to be using. These are some ribbons. My store, this were the only ribbons I was able to find. We went to 3 different stores, so they're going pretty quickly. In fact, one of the stores, everything was still in boxes, so I might go back. So what I did was I selected this ribbon here. This other one, I wanted to mix the patterns, but I love the colors. And then I cut them. And once I cut them, I did the same thing with the mesh. This was the only color that they had available in the store. And so what I did was I'm putting with the mesh 2 in total, and with the ribbon that is orange is how I'm going to putting it together. So I'm going to be preparing these. I'm going to cut them, prepare them. So then we go to the fun part and start putting them on the wreath. Everything you see here I purchased at the Dollar Tree, so this is very affordable. I really like this. Once I saw it this year, I was so happy because I remember this for Christmas last year. In fact, we had one and we painted it white. This one I'm going to keep it as is, but just be careful if you're going to do the same one. When you go to the store, these were so glued in that it kind of peeled off a little bit. So hopefully with the ribbons, it does cover it a little bit there, but we'll make it work. So let's go ahead and get started. Cut your ribbons. Once you cut them, then you could just stack them together. As you see, this one I cut a little bit longer, and this is what I'm going to be doing, putting them together, so then we could go ahead and assemble them on the wreath. So I want to work a little bit with the truck sign. I'm going to cut a little bit in the back here. So from the back, I'm going to have a skewer, and I have some small pumpkins. In the meantime, I think they are really cute, but I know with the sun, if you put any type of glitter, it's going to sparkle a lot more. So I'm going to use this gold glitter that I have. What I'm going to use is with a sponge, I'm going to apply small coats of Mod Podge. Then right away I'm going to apply the glitter, and once that finishes and set, I'm going to seal that with Mod Podge again. That way it seals the glitter and it doesn't fall, there's no fallout. So I'm ready to start with the truck. We finished with the truck for now, so now let's move on to the wreath. This is the fun part. All the ribbons have been put together, so they're just ready to assemble. As you see, I put the wreath face down, so that will be easier for me to tie the ribbons from the back, and you kind of see which way you want to put them together. You want to make sure there's not too many gaps. The fun thing is that there's so many ribbons that just the pack alone was enough for this whole wreath. So just go ahead and start applying and tying them from the back. And as you see, I'm doing zigzag. I'm doing one type of ribbon, then I'm gonna do the other type of ribbon, and then you just continue to tie it around. So you'll see I tied from the middle, and then the other one I tied more in the border, but I just kept just looking at the wreath itself to see where it fits best. So just go ahead and continue that. I'm going to show you that I only did part of the wreath because then I wanted to see exactly in which way I'm going to lay out the truck. I think this is coming out so cute. So my plans are, because the sign is pretty big, I'm going to put it taking almost the whole wreath. And what I like that these have two holes there, so that will be perfect to put the ribbon through. So that's going to be up there. We're going to put some decoration here, and then I'm going to try to do some holes on this side as well to do the same thing, probably a hole around here maybe where there's black, so I could put a ribbon on both sides and it holds steady. Before I do that, I want to apply a new coat of Mod Podge in here to set it, and then I might use some paint to go maybe over it. I'll see how that works. But as I'm applying the ribbon, this is how the ribbons are. They're so straight. So then with my hands, I just kind of curve them like a ribbon would on both sides, and that's what I'm going to keep doing on as after I apply the rest. But this is how it's coming out, and I think it's coming out really cute. Here's the bottom piece. I put it on top of the wreath, and then with the Sharpie, I noticed the spot where I want to probably create the holes. So I put a dot in the Sharpie there, and then another one around here. And then with the scissors, with this one first, I created the hole, and then I just made it a little bigger with this one. And with this one, I applied the ribbon right in between as I just kept twisting, and that way the ribbon was really easy to put through. And now it's ready to be tied in the back, and we're gonna continue then with the ribbons on the side. So guys, this is how it's coming together. I love how it looks like. I really want to keep this maybe $10 or less. We have used the ribbon, so the mesh is already gone and finished, but look how cute it looks. And we still have some of these ribbons, so I'm going to be putting these on the side just to fill this up. Now, this is something that I have, which I painted on the other side. This is what I'm doing indoor, but outdoor we could use the same one. There's a pack of 5 and it's $1. You could buy the pack of 5 and paint it orange, and it will go consistent here. Not only you could paint it, but you could actually add glitter to keep that look going cohesive. I might put it around here just to fill up a little bit of the gap, and then we're just going to put some hay or raffia in between, and this will be almost done, and it was about $10. Then that same pumpkin, I try to do something totally different. I like how it looks like. I painted it all orange, then I used some of that glitter, and once the glitter was set, I did a line. I let the line dry a little bit, so then I could just do some strokes. And I did the same thing on the other one. I think I want to use these pumpkins for the truck that I haven't been able to find any raffia or any hay, so I had to do it without. But what I did was I applied 2 of those pumpkins that I shared with you guys, but it's just to show you 2 different ideas. And I wanted the glitter to continue with the other big pumpkin as well as the ones in the truck, guys. And this is how it looks like. This project total was $6, and I am so impressed how it came out. I really love it, and I hope this tutorial was very helpful, that you could see you could create your own wreath and be very creative and maybe use the stuff that you already have at home. So I really love this project, and I hope that you guys really enjoy. Just let me know in the comment section below. For the next DIY number 3, this one cost me $6, $4 for the items I'm going to show you, and then $2 for the ribbon. Other products already had in here from previous projects on this video, so I used the other words, which was thankful, and a pumpkin that I already had painted. So let's get started. So the next project you could do for outdoor or indoor. It's very easy to do. There's going to be no painting. All you do need is these 2 boxes here and 2 of any of the signs that you do like. I do like this one, but I wanted to get a little creative. So if you guys have an idea how much fun you guys could have, just get creative. I used a little bit of the light. I mixed the orange with a little bit of white and did that on the border, and you see the color, the different colors come out. Or you could leave the sign how it is. I think it's very pretty. I'm gonna leave the parts that it came with the leaf and the raffia. I'm gonna leave it because in another project it was hard to come off, and I really don't want to mess up the pumpkins. So let's just see how creative we get. But this is very easy, just $4 on this item alone, and you're gonna see how cute it's gonna come out. For this DIY, I wanted to create something that is versatile. You could do it outside, use it outside, or use it indoor, and that you didn't have to do too many tweaks and changes, because there's so many great decorations at the Dollar Tree on its own, the way they are. And I think these were very cute. I love this square sign that says Autumn Blessing, and I think it was perfect for this DIY. So I'm going to apply E6000 because I wanted this to be sturdy. I apply E6000 but also hot glue, and here you see me applying it on each side. I use these as my guide just to make sure that it was level. Once that was dry, and then, oh my gosh, some of the hot glue was going down, but once it was dry, then I applied the other pumpkin right on top, and it was pretty easy to apply. The fun thing about this is that you could get so creative and use what you already have. If you have some flowers, all you have to do is hot glue some foam and just add the flowers. If you want to just add pumpkins, you guys could do that. Here I applied some ribbon, and let me tell you that I had to use a lot of ribbon, some rolls, and it just took the whole roll, 2 different packs of roll, and I used a little bit of that mesh that I had, and it went all on this project alone. If you would have used the flowers, it would have looked as really nice as well. So let's continue with the next step. So here we have almost the whole roll is finished. So next I'm going to see, I left it open on the bottom because I want to take this outside. On this section I'm going to glue foam that I just cut, and I'm going to glue that on the bottom like that, because I'm going to be using skewers, and on these skewers I'm going to glue the word thankful. I also have a skewer added on the arrangement. And there is this pumpkin that I showed you guys earlier that I'm also going to apply on the skewers, so it's going to look like a nice arrangement. So I'm going to go ahead and get started by gluing the foam on the back. So you guys could get as creative and add anything that you may have at home. You could add flowers, and this will look really, really pretty. I had a little bit of that mesh still there, so what I did was I kind of did like a bow, and I glued that to the back of the pumpkin to give it that cute touch, something different. And as you see, we added the pumpkin, we added the word thankful, and this could be a really nice centerpiece. This is also a piece that I'm using outside, but I'm trying to show you different ways how you could do this arrangement and get ideas. Like I said, you could just use anything that you have at home, and now I'm going to show you how it looks like outside. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. The tray that you see there, it was a project that I did. It was a DIY long tray from the Dollar Tree. So if you guys want to see that, I'm going to leave the link or the video at the end of this video so you guys could check it out as well. So guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Hope you truly enjoy it, and until the next video, bye.